Welcome to Celestial Zodiac. This is your weekly horoscope for Sunday, March 29th to Saturday, April 4th, 2026. This week carries a powerful continuation of Aries season energy, but with a stronger emphasis on refinement and follow-through. The initial push for action that began earlier in the month is now meeting reality, asking you to adjust, commit, and move forward with intention. You may notice that decisions made recently begin to show consequences, whether positive or challenging, and this creates an opportunity for course correction. There is a balance this week between independence and responsibility. While the desire to move quickly remains strong, underlying influences encourage patience, emotional awareness, and thoughtful communication. Situations that once felt uncertain begin to take shape, and clarity becomes more grounded in real-world outcomes rather than ideas alone. This is a week where action meets accountability. Aries, this week continues to highlight your personal direction and sense of identity. You may feel more certain about what you want, but you are also beginning to see what it takes to maintain that path. Responsibilities or commitments may require more attention than expected. Rather than seeing this as a limitation, recognize it as a way to strengthen your goals. Relationships may also reflect back how your energy is being received. By the weekend, you feel more grounded and focused. Taurus, this week invites a quieter, more reflective approach. While others may be moving quickly, you benefit from slowing down and observing. There may be underlying emotional patterns or habits that you're ready to release. Financial or practical concerns could also surface, asking for thoughtful planning rather than immediate action. Trust that stepping back now helps you move forward more effectively later. By the end of the week, your inner clarity increases. Gemini, your social world and future plans take center stage this week. You may feel inspired by new ideas, connections, or conversations that shift your perspective. However, not every opportunity requires immediate commitment. Take time to evaluate what aligns with your long-term goals. Communication is strong, but clarity comes from listening as much as speaking. By the weekend, you feel more selective and intentional about where you invest your energy. Cancer, career and long-term direction are highlighted this week. You may feel a stronger sense of responsibility or pressure to make decisions that affect your future. While this can feel intense, it also brings clarity about what truly matters. Emotional balance is key. Don't let stress override your intuition. This is a good time to focus on steady progress rather than perfection. By the weekend, your path feels more defined. Leo, this week encourages expansion and new perspectives. You may feel drawn to explore different ideas, opportunities, or even travel. However, growth comes with responsibility, and you may need to consider practical details before moving forward. Conversations may challenge your viewpoint, but they also help you grow. Stay open but grounded. By the end of the week, you feel more confident in your evolving direction. Virgo, deeper emotional and financial themes emerge this week. You may need to address shared responsibilities, debts, or emotional attachments that require honesty. This is not a week for avoidance. Clarity comes through facing things directly. While this may feel intense at times, it ultimately brings relief and empowerment. Trust your ability to handle complexity. By the weekend, you feel stronger and more in control. Libra, relationships are a major focus this week, highlighting both harmony and imbalance. You may notice where adjustments are needed in how you connect with others. Conversations could bring important clarity, especially if you're willing to be honest about your needs. While Aries energy may feel direct or intense, it also clears away confusion. By the weekend, your relationships feel more authentic and balanced. Scorpio, daily routines, work, and health come into focus. You may feel motivated to improve your habits or address areas where you've been feeling overwhelmed. Small, consistent changes bring better results than dramatic shifts. Pay attention to your energy levels and avoid overcommitting. Emotionally, grounding yourself in practical tasks brings stability. By the weekend, you feel more organized and in control. Sagittarius, creativity, passion, and self-expression are highlighted this week. You may feel a strong desire to pursue something that excites you, whether it's a creative project, hobby, or romantic interest. However, balance is important. Avoid acting purely on impulse. This is a time to enjoy life but also to build something meaningful. By the end of the week, you feel inspired and more connected to your purpose. Capricorn, home, family, and emotional foundations take priority. You may feel the need to focus on your personal life or address matters that have been pushed aside. Responsibilities may feel heavier, but they also bring a sense of stability when handled properly. This is a good time to strengthen your foundation before taking on new challenges. By the weekend, you feel more secure and centered. Aquarius, communication and mental clarity are strong this week. You may find yourself having important conversations or gaining new insights that shift your perspective. This is a good time for learning, writing, or sharing ideas. However, avoid rushing decisions. Clarity continues to develop throughout the week. Emotionally, expressing yourself openly brings relief. By the weekend, your direction feels clearer. Pisces, this week focuses on values, finances, and self-worth. You may be reassessing what truly matters to you and how your time and energy are being used. Financial decisions should be approached carefully with long-term stability in mind. Emotionally, this is a time to build confidence from within rather than seeking external validation. By the end of the week, you feel more grounded and secure. As March transitions into April, this week reminds us that action alone is not enough. It must be supported by awareness and intention. The energy encourages you to refine your choices, take responsibility for your direction, and move forward with clarity rather than impulse. While progress may require patience, it is also building something lasting. Trust the process, stay grounded, and allow your decisions this week to shape a stronger path ahead. If you enjoyed this weekly horoscope, please like, subscribe, and share. It truly helps support the channel and keeps these readings coming every week.